Hello students, today is going to be a review of long division. When you see a problem like this, 224 divided by 14, you have to remember which number goes on the inside. When you're looking at it like this looks sort of like a fraction, and so we want to make sure that the top number always goes on the inside. So I'm going to do 224 divided by 14. Now I'm going to go through step by step and see what numbers go in evenly. So first I'm going to ask myself, does 14 go into 2? And the answer is no, so I'm going to put a 0 here, or you can put an X. Then, does 14 go into 22? Yes, it does. It goes in one time. 1 times 14 is 14, and I subtract. Oops. And 2 minus 4 I can't do, so I borrow. This becomes 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. Now I bring down the 4, and I would suggest that you always write this arrow so that you know what to bring down. And I'm going to bring down the 4. Now here's where it gets tricky. 14 into 84. We don't know that number off the top of our heads. That's not a multiplication fact that we memorized. So we have to kind of estimate and see what would work. So 14 is kind of halfway between 10 and 20. And so if I look at, like for example, if this was 20, 20 would go into 80 4 times. So I think that this is going to go in more than 4 times. Let's try 5. So if I try 5 times 4 is 20, carry the 2. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2 is 70. When I subtract, do you see how I get 14? This number is not allowed to be equal to this number or higher to that number. If it is equal to or higher, that means that I can go up 1 here. So I'm going to erase what I had and try again. It's okay to have the wrong answer here. That means that you're trying things correctly. And eventually you'll get the right answer. So let's try again. Let's say we tried 5 before, and I think we need to go up. So let's try a 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry the 2. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 2 is 8. Subtract, and you get 0. And you want this to be a 0 remainder. In 6th grade, we are not allowed to have remainders. If you have a remainder, you either need to put a decimal point and keep dividing with another 0, or you need to turn it into a fraction. But in this case, we have a 0 remainder, so our answer is 16. Let's try one more. I'd like you to try this one on your own and see if you get the same answer that I do. So go ahead and write down the problem, and then hit pause and see if you can figure it out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and divide it out. 11 does not go into 2, but it does go into 22 twice. 2 times 11 is 22. Subtract, and you get 0. Bring down the 4. I can't stop, even though I got a 0 there, because I still have numbers to bring down. Now, 11 cannot go into 4, so I have to put a 0 here to hold the place. 0 times 11 is 0. Subtract, and you get 4. Bring down 4. 11 does go into 44 4 times. 4 times 11 is 44. And now I have a 0 remainder. So my answer is 204. Thanks, have a great day.